ever wondered what drives a creature to be both jester and hunter? High among New Zealand's southern Alps lives a parrot like no other. Meet the kea, equal parts prankster, equal parts predator. With bright olive green feathers and a razor-sharp intellect, it dismantles car parts one moment and turns on sheep the next. We laugh at their daring heists on windscreen wipers, yet shudder at the memory of silent nighttime attacks on unsuspecting flocks. Imagine a parrot so intelligent and mischievous that it not only entertains, but also challenges our understanding of survival in the wild. This is the world of Nestor notabilis, the kea. To the indigenous Maori, its piercing call earned it the name keka, the screeching parrot. Maori oral histories speak of the kea as both a trickster and a teacher, a guardian of alpine passes and a harbinger of storms. Early European settlers called it the clown of the mountains. But within those same feathers lies the blueprint of a cold-blooded hunter. The kea is the world's only alpine parrot. At elevations above 4,000 feet, temperatures plunge below freezing. Blizzards howl and snowdrifts swallow valleys. In this realm of ice and wind, every scrap of food, every watt of warmth can mean life or death. Their playful behavior? It isn't just a game, it's a rehearsal for survival, a curriculum in cunning. Dawn breaks with a shrill chorus. A flock of kea erupts atop a camper van. One bird snatches a wiper blade as easily as a child plucks a ribbon. Another beaks at the paint, leaving zigzag gouges like the strokes of a cruel carpenter's saw. Their beady eyes sparkle with anticipation. Each tug and twist is executed with mechanical precision. These antics feel like slapstick. Yet for kea, play is the crucible of survival skills. Sliding down corrugated tin roofs tests balance. Pulling tent zippers hones fine motor control. Tearing rubber seals exercises jaw strength. When one bird encounters a particularly stubborn latch, it prees at the edge, shifts its weight to a wing, and voila, the lock snaps open. Not all targets are human-made. During summer, kea probe rock crevices for alpine way and rare beetles. They use stones as chisels, flicking them across gaps to flush out hidden prey. In one documented case, a kea stripped bark from a shrub and fashioned a tiny hook to extract larvae. Such tools use rivals that of chimpanzees. In a cooperative test devised by cognitive scientists, captive kea learned to pull opposite ends of a rope to release a food tray. If one bird tried alone, the system failed. But given a partner, they synchronized pulls, waiting patiently for their cohort to join. This depth of social cognition is nearly unparalleled in birds. Onlookers beam at videos of kea flipping up picnic tables, stabbing at soda cans, and unzipping backpacks. Children squeal with delight when a parrot perches on a fence and peers curiously into camera lenses. Every cheeky grin cements their reputation as the comedians of the high country. Mini hook, but beneath every prank, a darker purpose lurks. Are these escapades merely mischief or rehearsals for a far more haunting performance? For kea, energy is the currency of life. At night, alpine temperatures dip below zero. Kea can lose up to 60% of their body heat in less than 2 hours if left unfed. To offset this, they require calorie-dense food sources, especially fat. In spring and summer, kea gorge on berries, grasshoppers, and alpine roots. But during late autumn, when insect populations dwindle and vegetation turns fibrous, kea face an existential dilemma. It is then that the playful tactics honed on zippers and straps transform into lethal strategy. Telemetry studies reveal winter patrols extending up to 20 miles per day. Kea scout human campsites at dusk, probing for scraps. Then they pivot toward high-country sheep runs. Farm records show strong correlations. The birds most notorious for dismantling vehicles are also the most frequent nighttime predators. Farmers have eyewitness accounts. One high country grazier, known only as Jane, discovered 3 ewes the morning after heavy fog. Their flanks bore clean, circular incisions about 2 inches above the kidney region. In her journal, she wrote, "It was surgical, precise, and swift. Not a tooth mark, just a cut as if done with a blade." She named the culprit the Wolf of the Alps. In response, farmers offered bounties. Traps were laid, snares set. But the kea adapted, becoming more elusive and shifting attack sites. Conservationists then faced a dilemma: protect a beloved national treasure or shield farmers from crippling losses. Mini Hook, the very intelligence that subverts padlocks and coffee can lids, is the same intelligence that calculates a night attack on a live sheep. Beyond mischief and predation, kea play a crucial role in their alpine ecosystem. By breaking down decaying wood and scavenging carcasses, they recycle nutrients back into the soil. Their foraging turns over leaf litter, facilitating alpine plant germination. They even disperse seeds caught in their feathers as they flutter from rocky crags to meadow slopes. In spring, fledglings learn the ways of their kind through play. Juvenile kea engage in aerial acrobatics, not merely for show, but to strengthen wing muscles needed to navigate mountain winds. Aerial games build spatial awareness, critical when swooping low over predators or negotiating cliffside thermal currents. Yet in the mind of a kea, play and survival are inseparable. The same inquisitive spark that leads a bird to open a locker also guides it to explore the vulnerable flank of a grazing animal. Night envelops the high country. Moonlight glints off frost-laden grasses. The campfire died hours ago. In thermal vision, sheep stand out as warm ghosts against the frozen earth. We cut to grainy found footage from the late 1800s. A stoic shearer recounts how he discovered ewes with wounds so clean, he first suspected wolves. But New Zealand had no wolves. Instead, vet reports noted small impressions matching the curvature of a kea's beak. The wounds festered, infections spread, and lambing seasons suffered heavy losses. Flash to modern infrared cameras. A kea's eyes gleam as it stalks a sleeping ewe. With a lightning-fast thrust, it punctures flesh above the kidney. There is no struggle, no frantic braying, only the quiet hiss of winter wind and the sheep's muffle of pain. Behavioral ecologists have documented repeat offenses. Kea return to the same flock in cycles, targeting individuals with previous wounds. They appear to recognize which sheep are easiest to harvest again, suggesting memory and selective targeting. Several biologists speculate that kea distribute predation pressure across multiple flocks to avoid depleting a single resource. In one study, tagged kea rotated attacks among farms over a 3-week span, forage raids interspersed with Woolvale campsite visits. Mini Hook. Under the cloak of darkness, the boundary between playful curiosity and calculated violence vanishes. Daylight returns, and experts gather around a long pine table at the University of Canterbury's Avian Lab. Dr. Patricia Wiggins, a leading kea specialist, points to CT scans of a kea skull on her laptop. "Notice the reinforced ridges," she says. "These structures absorb the shock of repeated strikes. It's evolution at its finest, adaptation sculpted by necessity." A wildlife veterinarian shares forensic photos of sheep wounds. Kea inflict shallow, precise cuts, he explains. They target the renal fat because it provides the highest caloric payoff. They're not scavenging, they're hunting live prey. A researcher explores the social side. Kea form hunting coalitions. One bird distracts the flock while another moves in for the strike. Their communication is subtle, calls were still decoding. It's a level of cooperative cunning rare outside primate groups. Historical records add context. In 1883, a government report labeled Kia vermin and sanctioned extermination. By the 1930s, only a few hundred remained. It wasn't until the 1970s that public sentiment shifted, casting Kia as charismatic icons of New Zealand's heritage. Conservationists mounted rescue operations, nest monitoring, and predator control. Yet challenges persist. Stoats, possums, and rats prey on eggs and chicks. Lead poisoning from old farm gear sickens adults. And tourist feeding creates dependency, disrupting natural foraging behavior. Kia have learned to beg and steal from humans, sometimes leading to conflict when they bite fingers or pilfer essential gear. Energy budgets remain tight. A single successful kidney fat raid can supply up to 50% of a Kia's daily caloric requirement. But failed attempts cost precious energy. Each miss means hours of cold fasting and increased vulnerability. Mini hook. When we applaud a Kia's acrobatics, are we celebrating brilliance or ignoring its role as a cold-blooded hunter? Across the Southern Alps, community groups and scientists collaborate on Kia conservation. Kia lines, special rope barriers, protect nests from predators. Artificial feeding stations offer controlled diets to reduce livestock predation. Education programs teach hikers how to secure gear and respect wildlife boundaries. Farmers participate in citizen science, reporting Kia sightings and sheep injuries via apps. In one case, real-time maps of Kia movements helped rangers install deterrents, reducing sheep losses by 40% without harming the birds. Local Iowai take a leading role, incorporating traditional Maori knowledge. Wana-led patrols monitor nesting sites, using karakia to bless habitats. This partnership honors Kia as taonga, treasured guardians of the mountains, and underscores that true conservation balances human needs with ecological realities. Artists and storytellers also embrace the Kia's dual nature. Paintings depict mischievous parrots wrenching camera lenses from photographers, while sculptures capture the elegance of their hooked beaks. In local theater, a one-act play portrays the Kia as both a comedic trickster and a tragic outsider, forcing audiences to confront their own contradictions. Children's books portray Kia as clever survivalists, not just charming mischief makers. Young readers learn that intelligence can be awe-inspiring and unsettling, a reminder that wildness defies tidy categories. The tale of the Kia challenges our idyllic visions of nature. We crave cute companions and friendly faces in the wild. We toss breadcrumbs and snap selfies, yet the Kia asks us to look deeper. Intelligence in the animal kingdom is neither kind nor cruel, it is pragmatic. It serves one purpose above all: survival. So when you next hear that raucous squawk echo across a rocky ridge, remember the dual nature of this alpine parrot. The same bird that teases campers, dismantling tents and sniffing backpacks, is also capable of surgical strikes on living sheep. Both behaviors share a common root: a mind honed by environment, a body forged for precision, and an instinct steeled by hunger. The Kia stands as a mirror to our own assumptions. We see laughter and innocence, but beneath lies the unvarnished truth. The wild is a theater of relentless challenge, where every advantage matters and intelligence is the sharpest weapon of all. Discover the dual nature of the Kia and how its remarkable intelligence serves both playful antics and survival strategies in New Zealand's Southern Alps.